Do you know League of Legends has actual lore? Dota? Did you know Dota has lore? Hell, did you know that Gigantic, before it died tragically, had lore? I know, it's weird to think about a little bit. We don't tend to think that games like those have any remote amount of lore outside the bare necessities, but alas, here we are. There is a guild for that as a TTRPG about MOBA lore. A completely fictional MOBA, of course. Something that can be just about anything you can imagine it to be. MOBA, or hero shooter, I guess, that's never actually existed, but you'll make a reality. The game is, at its core, a 2d10 plus modifier system, trying to keep the pace forward moving. Though the game is streamlined in some respects, with only 4 attributes of agility, intelligence, strength, and vitality, where each PC won't actually have many points to spread, but will always have a defining one which plays an important part later. But the real important part about a hero is their traits. These aren't just a set of skills, but a core to their being and abilities. They may have mechanical arms, a magic cat, be a super bounty hunter, or understand erotic disco kung fu. A trait defines them in more than a few ways, as well as informs what they're actually going to be good at, as well as their abilities. Because the truth, that simplified nature actually extends into its stats, with things like basic attack, damage, defense, essence, health, and speed just being basic derived skills. It takes about 5 minutes to get a character up and running, but then you'll have to define their combat style and abilities. The combat style is tied to their basic attack damage, which is in turn defined by their defining attributes, selecting either melee, focused, or range combat for any attribute, because becoming a gunslinger wizard may just be intelligence plus range, but playing ultimate dex build nightmare may be agility melee. From there, you'll define your abilities. Each one is tied to an action they can perform with a set number of keywords that will augment it further. Each one has a number of charges which can only be improved by tapping into your essence, because you can't escape cooldowns in this hell, ever. Creating an ability can be simple exploration abilities, such as just making a stunt clarity, which reduces a target number by a full step. However, as abilities develop, this can quickly escalate into stunt, clarity, focus, and invigoration, which not only reduces the target number, but also removes problems and heals them. But combat abilities can also be used like this, such as having just a basic attack, but adding amplify, dashing, extending, or rending their armor. Not to say you can't add some deviances to make all of this a lot more painful for you for those little extra ability points. But combat itself is based off of action points, which they can be used to attack enemies, defend yourself in a zone-based combat system. However, AP is also a bonus to the next round's initiative, encouraging you to just use enough, but never enough to actually do everything you want. Outside of that, items are trinket-based, encouraging you to merge them together for more efficient ones, and leveling up is actually pretty consistent, allowing you to get as many toys as possible as fast as possible. I actually really enjoyed working on There's a Guild for that, commission or not. I feel that I could have added something more to it, but I can't really figure out what that is. Perhaps I'll just reconstitute some of its parts for a later project, but another part of me enjoys its sleek nature already. My name is Notepad, and this was There's a Guild for that. And if you like what I do here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and many thanks to the plutocrats of the inner circle for your continued support. Godspeed, good luck, and did you know that Yordles prefer human men?
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.